Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Well, if you have creativity in your heart, you are in luck today because this is one highly creative day. It's one of those days in which the flow of the universe is really flowing, and if you're at all inclined to catch it, this is a wonderfully creative, even artistic, but just generally a really flowing sort of energy sort of day. Now, the sun today is at 6 moving to 7 degrees of grand and glorious fire sign Leo. We're always in the gold with something for Leo. And the moon today is moving through the early, moving toward the middle degrees of love, beauty, and social justice oriented air sign Libra. And when the moon is in Libra, we're very inclined to seek out relationships or relate in a harmonious and loving way. Creativity is also to the fore because Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the patroness of the arts. So it's a good day to dress creatively, as I am doing here today to illustrate this point. Now, the moon moves into Libra very early in the day and then makes a harmonious flowing trine to Uranus, which is the planet of liberation, sudden change in a harmonious angle from 0 Libra to Uranus at 0 Gemini, but that occurs during the pre-dawn hours and also during the pre-dawn hours, at least here in the United States. The moon at 1 and 2 degrees of Libra, respectively, is opposite Saturn and Neptune at 1 and 2 degrees of Aries, respectively, which is kind of tough. So if you're in Europe or parts east, the morning, mid-morning could be a little treacherous, so easy does it. The moon then makes a harmonious trine, nice flowing angle to Pluto, the Lord of Power, sitting at 2 degrees of Aquarius. And the moon at 2 degrees of Libra makes that angle at 3:35 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 6:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 11:35 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That's nice. That's good for deep thinking and self-empowerment, and that is first thing in the morning. And then midday, the moon makes its own harmonious sextile to the sun itself. That 60-degree angle is nice and smooth energy. 7 degrees of Libra to the sun at 7 degrees of Leo by that point. 12:17 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 8:17 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. If you're not involved in creativity already, visit an art museum or just make sure that harmony is your watchword today. Then in the evening, the moon makes another sextile, harmonious 60-degree angle from 10 degrees of Libra to Mercury retrograde at 10 degrees of Leo. Another very wonderful energy to communicate and to really get involved with heart-oriented activity. 7:12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 10:12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 3:12 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Finally, the moon makes in a hard squared 90-degree angle from 11 degrees of Libra, but it's to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion. So yeah, we're thinking big. We might exaggerate, but it's still just a pretty wonderful energy. 8:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 4:59 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And the day finishes off with the moon going void, of course, after that for 32 hours. There are no lunar aspects tomorrow at all. The next aspect is Thursday morning. Void, of course, moon makes says to take it easy, but it's the moon in Libra, so it ain't so bad. So pretty wonderful day today. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day. It's a colorful day. Enjoy it, no matter what.